Yeah, I reckon. I mean, it's been struggling on 16 gigs for a while. Everything open, it's currently using 11. Oh, I'm busy watching Cyberpunk. I was like, this is strange. Why are we watching Cyberpunk? Oh, nice. Okay. I need to have a look at what this is running. I think there's some Razer crapware. Oh. Man, nice. What's this running on? 46? Yeah. I wonder what's using up a lot of this CPU on this thing.
$186. We asked him on the Discord. It has to do with the max. Oh. Cedric? Cool. Is it really? It's a very British. It's a British.
That is hilarious. Oh, because you've already subscribed. Oh. What a pity. Hello, Keith. Keith's in the house. How are we sounding, Keith? Are we sounding good? Are we sounding different? That's the question. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, hopefully it sounds really good. Oh, yep. Yeah, I've had a look. It looks good. It's hilarious. We've got like the massive YouTube and then the tiny Twitch underneath. Okay, well, I'll fix it. Don't worry. I'll make work. Yeah, fix it in post. It's what we do best. Okay. Well. Yeah. Oh. MGB Live says we're sounding great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We just mustn't touch the mic arm. That's a bit of a
Hi,
problem.
Warren.
Yeah, we have big plans for this page, guys. So bookmark it. Don't. Why would you watch YouTube on YouTube? You're crossing the YouTubes. Yeah. Finally got it sorted. This is fantastic. Oh, can't you hear Lee?
Can you hear Lee?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, thanks for letting us know. Otherwise, we would have just started talking nonsense.
Yeah, we would have.
He hadn't joined yet. That's hilarious. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Look at us, guys. We have turned into grey blocks. No hunky British
Okay,
voice in the
no,
audio.
186, you were biased.
Oh, look, there we go. Look at that.
The British accent is a bit hit and miss, to be honest. Some are nice, some are not so nice. Hot take?
Hashtag.
Thanks, Lee. Oh, the joys of trying new technology.
Why? Is it working now? Hello, hello, hello.
Testing, testing.
Hiya.
Yes,
here.
the South African one is the best one on the show.
Okay,
Okay,
we seem
thank you,
to
Nelly.
be going now. I'm not sure really what will happen there. I got a feeling I know what happens, but I'll just ignore it because now I fixed it.
Brilliant. All right. Seems to be working now. That's good. Good to know. Good hellos.
Okay, well, whenever you are, I can play some music and
Right.
quieten it down if you want to. Over.
No, there we go. We're all good. Let us begin. Let us start. Don't get distracted with the chat, guys.
It's always a good
He
idea
says
to
as he
try new
starts reading
stuff.
The chat.
Always a good idea to start new stuff just before podcast.
Indeed. We do like playing with new tech. We are geeks at heart.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we do. Okay. Let's begin. Hello, and welcome to episode 72 for the year 2022, which is first of all a colossal achievement because I think it's the most episodes we have ever done in any year since the podcast was ever made. And this also happens to be the last Game Face episode of the year. So while we are both happy at what we have accomplished, we are now sad because there's no more Game Face after this one. So don't be sad. Join us in Let's Talking About Games. So I'm joined with Lee and Simone as always. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. Now you can hear me. I'm good.
Yeah, I know it took a bit of effort to get going and
Yes.
get set up because we're playing with new tech, guys. This is all very
'Cause,
exciting.
You know, end of the year and all that.
Yeah, end of the year, time to play with new tech.
Everything's been working
We're getting
fine,
into the
so
silly season.
we should break stuff.
It's the silly season. We got to start playing with stuff, figuring out how to break things, so that when
That's
we
right.
come back next year, we have no idea how it works, and
Yeah,
we'll just go,
completely forgotten how we did
what
it.
were we doing before? How did this
Yes.
work?
Good point.
Talking.
The good news is that software companies don't tend to make a lot of changes over the Christmas break.
Yes, but
so
my brain.
we won't really have to worry about software updates.
Yeah, but Lee's brain. Too
Old
good.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. So, how are
for
you,
sure.
Simone?
I'm good. I did something exciting this week. I'm sure of it. But you know what?
It's
It
actually-
feels like a strange week.
It's only been
Because-
Saturday. It's only been since Saturday we last talked.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. It feels like a strange week because Game Face was 3 days ago.
That does
4
explain
days
a
ago?
bit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So, this game phase could potentially be very, very short.
Well, in Lee's case, it is, right? Because he plays everything over 7 days and not much over 3 days, apparently. I
Oh,
don't know how
right.
that maths works, but I'm fine in terms of games.
I played a couple
basically-
games. I played 2 games and listened to someone play another game.
Yes,
Oh, I played
indeed.
3 games. I played
Yes.
3 games. I played 3 games and listened to you play another game.
Brilliant. That
Okay,
sounds
so 3.5.
exciting. Well, yeah, totally counts. You just don't get achievements for listening to other people play games,
No, unfortunately not. No, no, you don't.
which is a pity.
That should be a
It's
thing.
only mental achievements, the
That's
ones
right.
that make your heart
I felt like I
happy.
carried you, so that was good. I mentally
Indeed.
carried you through the game. It was fine.
Yeah, you did help us a lot with
Mhm.
your British sarcasm.
Encouragement.
Is that what they call it?
So, do you want to do the
brilliant.
news thing first? Or do you want to do games things first and finish the news thing? News story we picked on.
Games first.
Games first. Okay.
Games first, ending with a fancy news story for you guys, because what's some game face without some new news dipped in?
But a sprinkling of new news.
Yeah, we got to
That's
give you
right.
guys something to come back tomorrow night.
That's right, yeah, because there's not much news tomorrow, so yeah, that's true. Wait a minute.
Well, Lee, with your 3 games, do you want to kick us off? Since
Well-
I only have 2 and half of them cross over with Simone.
Okay, well, I'll keep it real simple. So the first one was obviously Grid. And
Yes. How far are you
Yes.
through Grid? How is the challenge?
the challenge is going
Who's
well.
winning?
Although I see Chili Dog's now playing it at the moment, so that's kind of rude.
You mean she's playing it and not listening to the podcast?
Oh no, and winning. I'm winning, she says. Yeah, so Chili Dog has actually got 74 out of 80 achievements, and I've got 73 out of 80 achievements.
Oh man.
Yeah, we sent screenshots of how far. So there's a pro career that you play, and we sent screenshots. Oh, I should put them in. Actually, we should drop into the chat and Discord, and you can see that you've got to complete every single race in this area, and I've completed more, and I've done slightly more percentages in there. So in that respect, I'm winning. But she reckons she's been doing more stuff because you race all the Ferraris, and I've not done as much racing of Ferraris. So she's doing
Yep.
slightly different
Well-
tactics in how she's playing it. So
Okay, so but she's winning achievement-wise.
Yep.
But you reckon progress-wise, you're actually...
I'm winning, yeah. And this achievement she's got, I'm going to get tonight because it's 2 races, I think, maybe 3 races away from getting it. So
So
Yeah.
basically, in the hour that we are talking nonsense,
yes,
she has to get ahead with a couple more achievements.
pretty much, yeah. Well, no, she can't do that. She can only do races. All the achievements now are a pain in the backside, basically. They're all grindy.
Oh, the grindy nonsense.
Grindy. Like racing every single Ferrari and getting it up to for level 3.
When do you think you'll be finished?
I don't know. I'm trying. It's hard because it's grindy. So, it's like this pro level is really hard because there's 10 different races, 10 different sections, and each section has maybe 7 or 8 parts to it. And each part can have either 2 races or 3 races. Yeah. So you get an idea of that's just the pro one.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
word.
Yeah. So there's quite a lot. What's
Yeah,
that,
so they
70
kind of
races,
went-
80 races, or something like that, if not more? Yeah.
Man, so they got to the end of the game and they were like, how do we keep people engaged for the next couple achievements? I know,
Yeah.
we're just going to make them as grindy and as slow as possible.
So the Ferrari one, I don't know how many Ferraris there's. Say there's like 15 Ferraris, and you've got to race each one 20 miles to get it to level 3.
hmm
So basically, you go on an
Okay.
oval. You just drive on an oval because it's 2.5 mile per oval. So you do 10 laps on an oval, will give you it. So you do every single Ferrari for 10 laps of an oval, basically.
Man,
That doesn't
Yeah.
sound too bad.
Sure, but it's still 10 minutes per one, so it's still like a couple hours, isn't it?
10 minutes per lap?
10 minutes
No.
per
Or
no,
per
10 minutes per
Ferrari.
race.
Right.
yes.
And if there's
If it was-
say there's 12 of them, that's 120. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
So take some time to just grind through this nonsense.
yes, and there's like 3 achievements of doing this race under a certain amount of time, but you've got to get the car up to level level like 25 miles. So to do that, you go to 10 laps. So then you do the 10 laps, then you do the extra lap to actually get the speedy lap. So there's 3 of those
okay.
as well. So this is the kind of stuff that they're making. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and also you've got to own 100 cars and race each one of them as well. And I think I've done 75. I think I own 75 or something.
Man,
Yeah. So each one's got 1 lap. 1 lap's only a minute, so that's good. So you can kind of just buy car, do a lap, and that's that done. Buy car, do a lap.
yeah.
And I've got about
Okay.
1.8 million in the bank, so I've saved my money, so I can just go and buy the cars I need to buy, just so I can kind of be smart with it.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. So we've both got
It's
different
such a
tactics.
pain.
Chili's been buying all the cars all the time, and I'm waiting to buy the cheapest cars, I'm thinking, rather than just buying all the cars. I'll just buy all the
That
cheap
sounds
cars.
likely.
That's
It
right.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Buy all the cheap cars, because that's all you need to do is own 100 cheap cars. It doesn't have to be all the fast cars.
Yeah, but you want to have... You're playing a racing game to buy all the cool cars that you can't buy
I
in real life.
Don't care. I just need to finish this game now.
You just need to get it done.
You
Just
know-
stop it.
You know, a lot of people play games to live out fantasies that they can't live out in real life.
Oh, yeah.
But Lee saves money in real life and in games.
I don't know if I do. I just
Get to
brought a
live a
new...
little, Lee.
I just brought a new mic, so,
Yeah, but how long did you deliberate on that one for?
Oh, that page went up for so long it disappeared and then kicked me out and said you need to make a choice, kind of thing.
I'm surprised it didn't just have a timer going, right, you've sat here for 4 hours. We're just going to
Yeah,
count down now.
I left it and came back again like an hour later and it had gone. I was like, oh, okay. And it came back and said it's expired, this page. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
But it's
brilliant.
in stock, and they'll send it tomorrow, so I should have it for next week,
Oh, nice. So,
for next podcast.
where's it coming from?
Yeah, it's local. It's New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, Rubber
Oh,
Monkey
nice.
from Wellington, isn't it?
Is that Rubber Monkey? Is that where they are? I don't know. I know they
I
said they're
think
local.
Rubber Monkey, yeah, have a place in Wellington. You can just walk in and pick up stuff off the shelf.
Because they had them initially, but they were like about a 10-day wait or something. They were back order. And I was like, I'm not going to give you money, and then you go, oh, we're actually ordering them from the US, so I waited until they actually had them in stock.
Yeah, no, good
That's what I'm
idea.
thinking, yeah.
But Rode is is an Australian company.
I know, but I don't trust
Oh.
them. Yeah, it's an Aussie company,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Which
Yeah.
is why I'm surprised there's not a bigger presence in New Zealand. Like, it's not easy to buy stuff in New
Yes.
Zealand.
Well, I mean, no one really bothers about New Zealand.
No,
shipping
it's a
stuff
little
there.
little place, yes.
I'm surprised that Xbox is even there.
Yeah, well, it's only because we were the first place in the world we got the Xbox, wasn't it? Like, that's
Yeah,
why
I
they went to
think so.
Queenstown. And they want to try the
Yeah.
burgers.
Yeah, wasn't too impressed with the burgers when I was in Queenstown.
I heard they're a bit overrated, yeah.
Yeah, people in Queenstown really need to get out and explore the rest of the world.
That's right, yes. Wow.
Why would they when they live in such a beautiful place?
For better burgers, clearly.
Okay, yep.
He's just like, yep, sure, whatever.
Funny. Yes. So we talk about games. More games. Oh, yes, that's grid. Grid is grid, basically.
Yes.
I shall complete this
More
game. It will
Grid
not
is-
beat me.
Good.
I'm
Okay,
like,
are you going to complete it before the end of the year?
oh, yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Definitely.
So you're just going to quietly sit down and just do it before Christmas.
Yeah. How many?
Well, not quietly.
No, I'll tell everybody about it. Especially when I beat,
Exactly.
especially when I beat Tony. I'll rub a face
That'll
in
be
it.
amazing.
Loser. Yep. So hopefully, because that'd be really sad if I don't.
That's fantastic.
So look how many hours I put into this game now. 72 hours I put in this game now.
Jeez, 72 hours. That's a bit much.
72 hours. Tony's beating me. She's put in 20 hours more than me. Because she wasn't
okay.
doing smart smart stuff when she first playing. She was just mucking around a lot.
Oh, but I mean, that's what you do in a game.
Playing for fun.
Yes, that's what
Playing
we
for
call it.
no, she was doing all the stuff you didn't need to do. So I said to her, no, you don't actually need to complete all this. It makes no difference to the achievement. She's like,
Yeah, but I mean,
oh,
it's still part of the game, isn't it?
yeah, true, but there's no achievements attached to it. So
So then why do it if there's no achievement?
yep,
Look at Lee being an achievement hunter.
that's right. I did play Grounded very
Yeah.
briefly actually today. Oh, yesterday
Yeah.
for 3
for what,
minutes.
about 5 minutes.
No, 3 minutes I think it is.
Ah,
Lee.
shame.
Yes,
Shame.
I don't care. No shame.
Tainted.
Yes, Simone.
Tainted.
Check the stream.
Stream's okay. I'm watching it.
There we go. Our faces just come back. Yep, it went grey.
Oh, yeah, it did briefly, yes. I have to be careful because it gets a bit confused.
Yes. New software and all
Okay.
that.
Sorry.
We're
What
having
is the
lots of
reason
fun.
we're trialing new software?
Better
Because
audio
we want-
quality.
Yes, we want our audio to be the best.
Because we are still
That's
an
the
audio
reason.
podcast, so we thought we would better do better audio. That was the thinking.
Yes, that was the
Sounds
idea
okay.
behind that. So Lee's been
Uh,
playing Grid.
Yeah, and Grounded
then-
for 3 minutes.
And how was the 3 minutes of Grounded?
It was excellent because there's lots of pinging going on.
Did you feel like a dirty cheater?
No, I felt really good, especially when I got my 35 achievements, and then I pressed the button to get the extra 2, and I was like, yes.
Listen to his tone of voice,
bro.
Kyle.
Uh,
People will use Lee as a case study
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
for the decline.
The decline in
Of
gaming.
Western civilization.
How one slips into an achievement addiction.
Ah, yes.
Yes, please study
Oh,
me.
It's going to be funny. Please study me. Oh, that's great.
That's funny. But yeah, no, it was good.
So
So
now-
Kingsman shared it with me. He said, just go in here, save the game to your computer, and then stand still. I was like, okay. And then I did. And when it's finished pinging 35 achievements, you press the button that says activate, and it does the final 2 achievements, which is the make you big again and complete 100% of the game.
Oh, wow, okay. So now, this is funny because in April, I'm going to be taking this level on, this save,
Sure.
and I'll be getting all these
If it's not
achievements
been
you've already
fixed.
gotten.
But if it gets fixed, though.
Oh, so what? Is this a bug that you're using?
Maybe, yeah. This is what we're thinking. It's a save bug.
Sneaky.
Yeah. So you log in, and it because you've already gone and done all the stuff as that player, or on like save, it gives you all the achievements. But they could well fix it though.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it might not, might be good, but you know, is it worth a risk?
Just to clarify, though, Kyle, normally for August we don't really count those types of achievements.
It's an achievement. It's an
Yes.
achievement. I'm
For
counting it.
April.
Oh yeah, all those achievements you already got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
actually
counting
back.
it now.
I'm back ordering my achievements. I'm like kind of paying it forward. Paying it forward. Achievement paying forward. There you go. That's what I'm doing.
I'm not really sure how I'm going to manage with April Achievement Challenge next year, to be honest, because we keep getting more listeners, and I don't know. I could barely keep up last year. I'll have to find.
Oh, we'll find a way. I'm sure someone will do a spreadsheet.
Oh, the spreadsheet is the easy part. It's the counting of achievements that's the hard part.
Okay, we'll work it out. I'm sure we can work it out. Maybe we can get the
Figure it
people
out.
to send us information that they actually do, and then it will make it easier rather than us searching.
That's right. I think I might have used a hybrid algorithm last year.
A
This
hybrid
year, sorry.
algorithm.
Oh,
Yes, one that
sounds
included
really-
screenshots,
Ah, wow, sounds
like a
complicated.
before screenshot and then an after
Oh,
screenshot.
I see. A hybrid algorithm. Brilliant. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
Super
did math
advanced.
on numbers.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, Excel did the maths for me.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's
So,
incredible.
but I'm
So-
excited. Yeah. Yep. This year it's. Next year. Next year. We're in
Yeah.
November.
I know.
We're nearly
It's
in
gonna be exciting.
December. We're like days away from
I
December.
know.
Can
Ridiculous.
somebody else? That's my two
Well,
quick ones.
Let's talk about a game we all kind of played together. Lee was there in spirit.
I
and
was
Simone and I
encouraging
were
you.
there in person.
Mm-hmm.
I've
and so-
discovered it's a secret talent of mine because I encouraged Tony to learn how to drift by being really
Oh, yes.
annoying.
Is that what you call it?
It's my secret
Being
talent.
really annoying.
Telling her
Oh,
it's really easy. And she's like, yeah, whatever. And then she did it. I was like, there you go.
Look at me go. Look, I can tell you how to play games. Just drift. Just press the button.
Yeah.
Yes, it's easy.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
So Simone and I last week were going through this Halo achievement to go through the last level in the Warthog without being forcibly ejected, which means that you tip it over and it throws you out the car. And so we had the bright idea that Lee was going to help us along and he was going to drive because he said he was so good at driving the Warthog. So off we went into a party, found out Lee did not have the game downloaded. And so in the party, Simone drove and I sat on the back watching the world go by. And we did it just in time for Lee's download to complete.
To be fair, I was told about so I had just finished talking to Kingsman. I'd literally just turned off my headset and walked away from my Xbox. Then my TV started talking to me and I was really confused. There's this voice coming from my TV. I was like, and then I saw Kyle or Zacharias come up. And I was like, Kyle's talking to himself. I should probably go and talk to him. You're like, we're going to play Halo now. I was like, all right, lots of warning then. Thanks for that.
Yeah, well, it was spur of the moment. And plus, you were in a party, and I looked, and you were in a party by yourself, and I thought, that's just sad.
That's really sad. Yeah, I often do that. Talk to myself.
I'll just jump in and just help you out, talk to someone. So we gave you warning about the Halo achievement, and you started downloading it.
Yep.
And then you listened to us struggle for about half an hour.
Just getting to
So
the
we've
actual
done it.
race bit.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
my
the
word.
race is at the end of the mission.
Yeah. Kyle was not
So
very
you
good
have
at
to
the
get through
mission.
the whole lot.
He kept dying all the time as well as I could work out and losing all his grenades.
Oh, who?
Oh.
Kyle?
Yes. That's all I could hear was Kyle losing. Where did he get grenades from? We'll just kill people and get their grenades. Says Simone to
yeah.
Kyle.
Yes. Yes.
Well, yeah, you throw the grenades at the people shooting you, and you forget that in the last level of Halo, you have to throw the grenades into the engine of the Pillar of Autumn.
Ah.
Yes.
I'd forgotten that too.
Yep. And
See?
there's 4 of them.
So yeah, you need 4 grenades.
And you had
only
none.
ever carry 2 at a time.
And you'd wasted all yours killing grunts.
Yes, because it's
You
funny.
You hold 4 at a time, but if you miss one of the vents, well then now you're down to 3, and you still have 4 vents.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a problem. But the good news is, it took us half an hour of struggling and Lee giving us hard time on party chat for
Yes.
us to actually get the achievement.
Encouraging
sorted.
is also the other way you could look at it. But
Oh Oh yes, encouraging with the sarcasm and the very wise words of just drive, just do it.
Just
What's taking
easy.
so
Just
long?
come on, stop mucking
Yeah.
around. How hard can
And
it
the
be?
words that were like, it's because I was here.
Yeah.
Well, yes,
That was
That's the reason.
uttered quite often.
yes. I'm taking full
I'm pretty
responsibility
sure
for it.
I'm pretty sure we pinged the achievement and Lee said, "You're welcome."
I did.
Oh yes, you did. That was hilarious.
Well done. It was good work,
So, yeah.
though. So 2
Thank
goes? Was it 2 goes? It felt like you did it really quickly.
No, it was a lot of goes. 'Cause
No,
we were
just
yeah.
on that
restarting the
that run
checkpoint.
though. On that run though, it felt
Um,
like it was only a couple goes. It didn't feel like you were doing it for days.
I would say it was under 10 though, Kyle. Maybe 7, 8. Sometimes what's quite nice is the beginning of the race. The beginning of the race is the hardest. So you jump in the car, you've made a mistake, you reset straight away.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't make a big fuss about those early losses. So that might be why it seemed like it was,
I felt like you spent
one
more time
run.
getting to the race than actually doing the race. That's what it felt like.
well, yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain.
It's
'Cause
good.
Halo 1 doesn't have those checkpoints that you can load into like the other Halos.
What do you mean? It does. When you die, you go back to a checkpoint.
Yeah, but when you're
Oh, no.
starting up a new game in the Master Chief Collection,
Oh, no, you start
and
from
you're
the
playing
beginning.
any other Halo, you go, I want to play this map, and then it says, oh, do you want to start at waypoint Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, etc., etc. And Halo 1, Halo CE, doesn't have those checkpoints. So you basically start every map at the beginning of the map
Yep.
when you reload into the game. There's no, I just want to start at the checkpoint to get this achievement. It's a bit of a pain.
It is a pain,
Yeah.
yes.
Thanks,
okay.
Lee, for being there. Thank
Hey,
you for
I do what I can.
listening to us struggle,
I do what I can.
because you must.
Because I must.
So that was good. And what else have you been playing, Simone?
Okay, cool. I get 2 turns in a row. Okay, so I've continued with Pentiment.
Oh, yes.
And do you remember the story that I explained a little bit of on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
You're a painter. You're chilling out in this one place. You have this masterpiece that you're working on, and once you're done, you're going to go home and you're going to go home to your betrothed. And what's happening at the moment is
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It all fell off.
It all broke.
there's Jessica's Christmas tree.
It was.
Just fell apart. There's a noble that's come to town to have a look at his commission to see how far it's gotten,
Yeah.
and he did.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
What a
unfortunate.
twist.
He got murdered.
Oh.
Oh, that's even worse.
It
So it
is
wasn't
even
even
worse.
the plague.
It wasn't the plague. No, nothing to do with the plague. So now it's become a whodunit.
Did you do it?
Okay.
And I was there the whole time.
Exactly.
Well,
Did you do it? Where were you? I was here. Did you do it? No.
No, what I mean is I was by myself the whole time.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
even
That has
better.
a double meaning. I was by myself, and then I was also with myself. Meaning I have a great alibi because I know where I was.
Yeah, but no one else knows you were there.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
amazing.
so how it went down was I was painting away and the church bells went off, and usually that means it's time to eat, but they just kept going off. So myself and my colleagues are like, well, that's strange, we better go find out what's going on, and we head to the church, or a part of the church. I think it's called the cloister. Have you heard of that word before?
Yes.
The
Yep.
cloister.
Okay, and then there's a body there with lots of blood. One of the old man colleagues of mine, he's standing over the body with a bloody knife,
Yeah,
and you've got all
suspicious.
the monks there. Very suspicious. You've got all the monks there going, oh no, this is gonna look bad on the abbey.
Not
you
oh
know,
no,
they
he's
might
dead,
shut
but oh
us
no,
down.
this be bad for our reputation.
No, exactly, and that's a point that comes up. So yeah, and so the old man colleague has been put into jail for now, while they decide what to do with him. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, this guy's not even a good painter. No way would he have been able to even stab someone with his rickety old hands. So I'm like, well, if it wasn't him, who else could it be? And so I've got a list of 3 suspects, I believe.
Hilarious. Simone is insulting the murderer.
You're too weak to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at your little hands.
Your
How
little
are you
weak
doing this?
claws. Yeah.
Now, it does get more suspicious because this old man is the one that was commissioned to do his work.
Ooh,
And
okay.
when the noble came to go see how it was coming along, he said, I was hoping it would be done a little bit further along than it was. And so the suspicion is the old man just decided to kill him
Ooh,
because
okay.
he didn't like to be insulted.
Hmm.
But the character of this old man, he's very nice, very sweet. He's just slow and getting old. Should retire, really, but I don't think there was such thing as retirement. back
No, I
in
don't
the
think so.
1500s.
No, I think he just disappeared.
I think you
Yeah.
just worked until you died.
Exactly. Well, it sounds he will get the death sentence if I don't find out who really did it.
Oh, so why are they asking you to do it? You're just a painter.
Oh, they're not asking me to do it. I've taken it upon myself, Kyle.
Oh, one of those
Ah.
people.
Because
busybody.
You see,
Ah,
well, you see, old man Rickety
Yells
Fingers
at
is my
Tom.
friend,
okay.
and
Oh,
I
you
don't
wanna
like
clear
the
his
idea of
name.
him dying. Exactly.
Ah, yes.
That's very nice of you.
That is nice of you. Good job.
Well, don't thank me yet. He hasn't. He's still on death row.
Yeah, but I mean, the
So-
fact that you're taking it upon yourself is pretty good, I think.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
It's a
Just
good.
call me Noble, the new Noble.
Well, yeah, it's something a good person will do.
I'm a good person. Yep, I had a tough past, but I'm a good person now. I studied theology.
Oh, brilliant. That's what people want in
So, are
detective.
you enjoying the game? Is it interesting?
Yes, I'm enjoying it. It's not a game. It's more like an interactive story.
Oh,
To be
okay.
honest,
Like a walking
it's more
sim
like an
almost.
interactive to choose your own adventure.
Nice.
Hmm.
That's good.
Yep. I saw a headline today from a well-known publication that said Pentiment is boring.
Oh, okay.
And I thought to myself, okay, did you go in like you were going to be playing,
Battlefield
The
2.
Witcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's just, I think people forget that there's a wide genre. There's many genres. And, the internet people like to focus on, the AAA ones.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
And this is not it's not that kind of game.
Hmm.
So yeah, now it's a whodunit, and you get to find out who done it, and you don't have to play the game.
Oh, that's a bit exciting.
Oh,
Also
right,
a bit
yes. I
sad.
see what you're
want
saying.
to
I was
find
really
out who done
confused
it.
by that sentence, but yes, I see what you're saying, yes.
Oh, sorry. I will find out who did it. You guys don't have to play the game, and I'll tell you who did it. Or I
Okay.
won't, because spoilers.
Ooh, okay. So you'll know who done it, and then we'll start talking about when we start playing it. We'll be like, who killed Old Man Wrinkly Fingers?
Yeah. Rickety fingers, but yes.
Oh,
Yeah. No, don't bother playing. I don't think you guys will enjoy it.
but why? Why?
I want to
Because
play
it's
it
too
now.
slow?
Now you said that, I
Or
want to
it's
play it.
oldie?
Yeah. You're saying we're not
Oh,
clever
maybe
enough to
this is
play it.
reverse
So it's
psychology.
quite insulting, really.
I think she's trying
Okay.
to do reverse
I
psychology.
think we should
on
play it
us.
together, Carl. Do like
I
a
think in a party together.
Yeah, in
we
a
can
party.
choose different options, and then we'll see who goes who's right.
yes, that's right.
You
That'd be
guys will
great.
all talk. You're not
And
going to
then
play this game.
We'll talk an oldie Englishy.
Yes, well, I'll do it in proper English as well. None of your namby-pamby Aussie English.
Oh yeah, so no one speaks. There's no voice acting in this. But Lee, if you stream it, I'd love to hear your audio voice,
Speaking
your audiobook voice in my ears.
yes, that'd be hilarious.
As you
Actually,
read through it, that'll be
that'd be
great.
Yep,
so
I'll
funny.
pay for that.
Okay, right, cool. That's hilarious. I should do that.
We just need to
Would I
find
need
a-
different
a
voices though
piece
for
of
each
it.
character? That's great.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely,
Oh
Totally.
God.
absolutely.
okay,
And you
cool.
have to have a twang of German.
Oh, German? No,
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be insulting a lot of people.
Isn't that
Including
what
my
this
people.
podcast is for?
Oh, including your people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that okay if
Yeah.
I get permission from a part German person to do it? Is that okay?
I'm part German.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
but
I'm
you've given
trying
me
to tell you.
permission to do it. So is that okay? Is it not insulting?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
fine. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Carl's not German, but
No, he's not
I'm
German.
saying it's okay.
Okay,
He's
then.
Scottish. What does he know?
No, God, I'm not doing a Scottish accent. It's like swearing all
Oh,
the
why
time.
not? The Scottish accent.
It's just
is the best
swear
accent.
constantly. That's all they do, just swear in your face.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yes, excellent.
Save your time, guys. You have other things to play. I'll play this
So
one. I'll
many.
take it for the team.
Take one for the team. Nice. Good
You're
work.
too
Yeah.
kind.
Next, this is the last game face of the year. However, if I can remember, next game face next year, I will let you know who the suspects are. Give you a little rundown
Oh, yes.
of them and
Well,
what they do in their
we could do a
personality.
spoiler cast. Maybe we should do a special spoiler cast.
Ooh.
But then you guys can't join.
But that's
You
We
haven't
might
played
play
it.
it though. We might play though.
Ooh.
You won't.
Well, Neil's going to play
Sounds
it.
like-
I think Neil's playing. Maybe we do. You and Neil could do it, and I can host it or something. Or we could both host it. We could just sit there picking at your story.
I don't have as many opinions about games as Neo. I will look like an idiot.
Doubt it.
You guys don't want that for me. You don't want me to look
We'll
like
back
an
you
idiot.
up. We'll back you up. We'll pick on him.
You'll take my side on everything.
Exactly. Yeah, you're wrong, Neo. Wrong, mate. No, right. You're wrong,
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Neo Master gives the game a 6 out of 10.
Nope.
Simone gives it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, go Simone. Don't trust Neo.
Standing with our pom poms as cheerleaders.
That would be great. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. So there we go. He did 3 suspects. I can't remember who they are. Otherwise,
So,
I'd tell you now.
I watched the video of that game, like the thing, and there's lots of running around and crazy burning witches and stuff. Is that happening yet?
No.
Okay. I feel like there's going to be a
haven't found any
twist.
witches.
I think there's going to be a twist to
There's
what
a
you're watching.
lady. There's a lady locked in the abbey, and she has a special spiritual power of seeing visions
Sounds witchy to
in
me.
the daytime. Say again.
Sounds very witchy.
It does
Yeah.
sound very witchy.
So I don't remember her name because, like I said, there's 40 plus names to remember.
Maybe
But,
it's a witch. What's a
she's
good
a
witch
nun.
name?
Ooh,
Agnes.
that's a good question.
Agnes.
No, I think
Okay.
something that starts with a C.
Cecilia.
Yeah.
Cecilia.
Actually, I think the head
Agatha.
nun. I
We
think
have
her
Agatha
name
from
is-
the chat.
Yeah, Agatha's a good one. I think there's a nun called Cecilia. She's the head nun, and she seems to have some secrets actually.
Oh, there we go.
See,
Yeah.
Now we know who
Cecilia.
done it.
Dodgy.
So when the noble arrived, he arrived at the abbey, and there were a group of nuns out and about. And when they saw him, they very quickly scuttled away.
Ooh.
Now
Twittering
it's
to each
come
other.
to light. Say again.
I feel like they were twittering to each other. I was like,
They might have been. So I asked Cecilia about this, and she says, "Oh well, it's not her place to say, but last time the noble came to visit, something nefarious went down
Ooh.
between him and one of the other nuns."
ooh, salacious.
Yes. So, if my memory serves me correctly, that particular nun is a suspect, but I actually don't know who she is because Lady Mother Cecilia wouldn't tell me.
Ooh, interesting. Ah,
So
now we're all intrigued.
See
now
the
we have
plot.
to play the
The
game.
plot thickens.
The plot thickens. I'll tell you one more thing I just remembered. The night before, while I was walking home, I saw a ghost.
Ooh.
A ghost of
Running
a man
along
being
some-
stabbed. The man that was
No,
stabbed.
no,
like
this
it
was
the-
before the
fingers.
stabbing.
Ah,
This
okay.
was before the stabbing.
Okay.
So walking home, in the distance, there's an aqueduct from the Romans that's falling apart, and there
Mhm.
was a ghost jumping from one pillar to the other.
Ooh,
And the old
okay.
man, the old shepherd man, said, "You look like you got a bit of a fright." And you said, "Well, I just saw." I said, "I've just seen a ghost," and he goes, "Oh yeah, like that's
Oh,
normal."
yep.
And I said, "Is that normal?" And he says, "Oh yeah, there's always ghosts along here. They're old Roman ruins. Lots of people died."
Oh yeah, Roman soldiers.
And exactly. So I don't know. That ghost it's part of the story because I didn't stumble across him by accident. He's part of something.
Mm.
Yep. So there we
Okay.
go. Ghosty things, murders.
Wow.
So are you
Suspicious
allowed to
nuns.
see ghosts as someone who works in an abbey?
I'm not a monk.
Oh, okay.
I'm just working in the scriptorium, where we're all writing and drawing.
Oh, the scriptorium.
Yep.
You know, back when they'd have the parties in the scriptorium, everyone knew that the scriptoriists were the best people to party with.
There you go. See, right next door to the library. Everybody knows it.
Wow. Yeah.
Best place.
Yeah. Best place to hang out.
Incredible.
So there we go. Yes. I'm
Oh.
sorry that I have to. This is the last game face of the year, and I'm keeping you all on your toes as to what's going to happen. But
Well,
maybe over the Christmas break, you'll just have to play it yourself. It's on xCloud with touch controls. So if you need a break from family, you can just go into your room, play for half an hour, and come out and.
Or just
Be
play in front of them.
rejuvenated.
Just play in front of them. Just sit at the
There you go.
table with
Yeah,
your
play
phone.
in front of
Play in
them.
front of them.
Yep.
You finally had
Everyone's
enough.
singing
I'm done
Christmas carols.
talking. I'm just going to play this now. Stop talking to me.
Or you could make it a family affair, and everybody watches you play, and they
Chooses
try and
your
figure out the
answers.
mystery with you.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
You can choose your answers, and then someone along there will be like, "What is he trying to say?" Because
Yeah.
they can't read the old English.
Yeah, and that's when you put it onto big font mode for grandma, and big head mode for
Big head
the
mode.
little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to take some screenshots of this big head mode. It sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's you can choose how big the heads are, and so I think I just chose one bigger. The idea was so that I could try and recognize
Oh,
people.
I
but
see.
There's
I was-
so many.
Yeah.
There's so many people. It hasn't worked out like I planned.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. So, how many games you got, Carl?
So
You've
I
got
have
joint
one
games,
more.
haven't you?
we
so I've
just
got
had the
two.
Halo joint game. Okay,
Geometric
go, Mr. Lee.
Sniper. I played.
Yes, I saw you streaming
Yes.
this. This looks
Yeah.
like a very interesting
It's
game.
really cool. So this is all Kingsman's fault because he says it's
Okay.
game of the year.
Yep.
Spoilers.
Yep. So okay,
But-
so tell us about it.
Trevor would say that about most things. Game of the year. His taste is.
Eccentric is what we would call it.
Sorry, there's some. Luke, we're on Twitch, mate. Go for the XboxCast on Twitch. We're in there as well. We have a person in the YouTube channel on his own going, "Where is everybody?" We're actually on Twitch. Just
Yep.
jump into there.
Yep. The chat is very chatty today. It's
They are
great.
very chatty, yes. So the geometric sniper. So basically, you're playing. I can't remember the name of the guy. You're playing a guy who has
Okay.
issues. He has issues. He's doubting his kind of his purpose in life as a sniper.
Is he a normal human, or
interesting.
does he also have a shaped head?
It's all round. It's
That's
all kind of.
great.
I don't know if you actually see the guy. No, it's all just like stick figures, geometric figures basically. So you all look kind of
Okay.
the same, but you have triangular heads and hexagon heads and square heads, and then so when you're doing it, so how it works is you go. So day one, it gives you a suspect to kill, gives you someone to kill, suspect, a person to kill, and it will kind of give you like a description, a story of why you're killing them, a description of like what they look like, almost like a kind of like what they're doing, and then a picture beside them. And you go, okay, so then you're looking around the screen and you're trying to find that person. They don't always pop up at the beginning, though. So one of the missions is like to protect this woman, and she's about to drink some wine, and the wine's poisoned. So the idea is you kill the poisoner, you kill the glass, just so she doesn't drink it, you shoot the glass, you shoot the poisoner, and then there's a sniper appears in somewhere high, like in a window on a roof, and you take him out as
Yeah.
well.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So what you do is you're watching. This woman appears, and like you can tell her because she has like hair, a hat, nice hat. She has beads. Something else as well. There's like a few distinguishing features, maybe glasses or something. So she stands out from everybody else. But you have to understand everything's black and white. So saying standing out means that she looks the different shape to everyone else. So
Ah, yes.
yeah. So it's kind of hard to spot.
It's a different shape to everyone else.
Well,
Careful what
it's
you
kind
say,
of
Lee. She's pear-shaped or hourglass.
the head.
Oh,
head's
it's
a
all
different
about the
shape.
face.
So it's all about the face, yes. So she'll appear, and then you follow her walking, and she goes to two different places. She possibly goes to two different places, and then she stops at a table and stands there, and then you see the waiter appear, and then you shoot the waiter before she gets to him, so she can't get the wine. So before he gets to her, sorry, you kill him,
Ooh, okay.
and then it's all of a sudden you've got to look everywhere on the screen trying to find this guy, and all you're looking for is a guy with a gun, basically a sniper rifle. And you've got to be quick. So the quicker you do it, the more points you get, and there's a maximum of 2,000 points per level.
Oh.
Which is why
cool.
Kingsman says, I'm the best in the world, because he's currently at the very top
Oh,
in the
okay.
whole world of getting points, getting max. So he must have gone back and kind of keep replaying the level, because it's kind of the same. They do appear in different places of people, but it's obviously the same thing each time, so you can kind of play it, yeah.
I just want to draw a word picture for those that haven't actually seen the game. It's black and white to begin with, and it's 2D, and the people that you're keeping an eye out for, they're stick figures. And the only difference between these people are their different shaped heads, like circles, hexagons, triangles, sometimes wearing glasses.
Let me show you the trailer.
Sure, but I'm for the audio listeners.
Oh, for the audio, yeah, it's literally black and
that
white.
didn't watch the stream and haven't heard of this game. It's difficult to differentiate who's who.
Oh yeah, completely. No, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'll just change over to the YouTubes. Oh, come on, Lee, you can do this. Right, here we go. So this actually, I'll put it on screen now. Yeah, so it's a nightmare because literally everyone is black and white. Everything's black and white, and
yes.
And it's timed as well. So you might get like there's someone will appear, and then you've got to look around really quickly for someone. Oh no, it was a mayor was walking out of a house, and as soon as the mayor leaves the house, you've got to find the sniper. And there's nothing you can do until the mayor leaves the house. You've got to wait and sit there and wait there until he leaves, and you watch him and he leaves. Then you just got to move around real quick. And the guy, you might just see the tip of the. When I killed him, actually, he was hiding behind a curtain, so I could only just see him. And Kingsman says it's okay, you can shoot through curtains, because all I could see was like a little bit of his. I could see his gun, but a little bit of his face.
That makes sense to be able to shoot through curtains.
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
But I wasn't sure. Yeah, so I was like, "Oh, can you do that?" And then you shoot through the fence. And one is a bank robbery. Bank robbery is fun. So there's 4 people, you get 4 bullets. I was like, oh, where's the 4th person? And there's actually a gateway driver you've got to kill. And then there's 3 different guys run out of different places, different doors. And you've got to be fast. That's what's half of it is trying to be really quick. And the quicker you are, the more points you get.
Okay.
The story with the wine glass seemed quite difficult. How far through the game is that mission?
It's weird. There's only 12 missions. It's probably like 4.
Okay.
4 or 5.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's weird because the first one's relatively straightforward. It's like a nice, easy. Oh yeah, you just got to kill this guy. Sweet. But you got to do it in so much time as well. And then the second one was really difficult for some reason. I remember that. And then the third one wasn't too bad. I think the 4th one might have been the girl. And then it goes a bank robbery, which took me like three goes maybe to get it. It's cool. It's a really fun little game though, and there's a weird story going on the whole time because something happens to Katie. I won't tell you how it ends, but there's something happens to Katie.
Who's
And it's
Katie?
kind of Katie. I think is his sniper wingman, basically, like one of his buddies in the sniper team.
Yeah. Wingwoman.
Wingwoman, yeah. And there's always these 3 people, and there's like a little story going on the whole time. And every like second day, there's a little bit of a story that adds to it. And it kind of, I'm so sorry, Katie. I didn't mean that to happen. And you're going, oh, what happened? And then it kind of goes through the story. So it's kind of sweet.
Wow. Maybe you kill her by accident.
Oh, I can't say. I'm saying nothing. Play the game.
Sure. But
you find out on day 11,
sounds
I think.
like.
I think you find out on day 11 what actually happens.
And how far are you?
Completed it. I did all 12 days.
Oh, you finished it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I did them in one sitting, yeah.
So it's a small little game.
Yeah, and you get achievements for completing each every day, but then you get achievements for doing elite, which I don't think gives you the zoom in, because you hold your breath sort of thing when you press left. It doesn't give you that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an achievement for doing like a Where's Wally thing. So the first level is find all the dog bones on the screen, and there's 14 of them, and you've got a time limit. And I found all but 4, and then the time ran out. I was like, oh, okay, this is boring now. So that's why I stopped playing.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what I was doing initially. And then I was like, oh, so you see like corners of bones. You got to mark them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you get 1 more bullet than bones, so you can kind of make 1 mistake when you're doing it. It's really sweet little game. It's really cool, and it's kind of well done as well.
It looks very cool. It looks quite like a sleeper hit almost.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Game
It's
of the
kind of
year?
sweet. It's like $2. It's so cheap. It's like, okay.
I mean, for that price, it should be game of the year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just get it for $2. It's worth getting.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Just watching the gameplay, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Like you think black and white, line drawn, doesn't
and it's
look like it could do much.
one of the missions is you have to get somebody, and you kind of get a description of his face, but you don't get a description, and you get a description of his hat. Which you're like, okay, so there's like a hat he's got on. And you know what you notice is he's got a different hat to everybody else. but he never looks at you at any point. So you basically got to look at all the hats to work out how to get him. So there's things like that. They're like, oh, that's funny. Because I was like, I couldn't find the guy. I couldn't find him initially. And Kinsman goes, look at the hat. They're different. I was like, oh, there's 2 swords on his hat. Then looked round and then found his hat. And he was like, I was sat there going, but it must be him because he's only got a hat, but he's not looking at me, so I can't prove his face. I haven't seen his face. I don't want to shoot someone in the back who's not actually him. So I shot him.
Yeah, that's a moral dilemma.
I know I shot him though.
So you shot him.
Yeah.
Did you get it right?
It was him, yes.
Oh, that's good.
But you now know that if I go back and play that mission, I know now just to look for the hats, and I'll get more points the second time round. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds like it's ripe for a sequel.
Yes. Oh, especially when you see the end.
Oh,
What a twist.
Whoa.
that sounds really cool.
It is cool. It's cool, yeah, it's cool. It's just, and no one had never heard about it. Like, that was what's funny. Talking to Kinsman about it. Who knew? We knew about it on that day. We talked about it, Carl.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about it and was like, that
about.
looks fun. But that was...
Yeah.
Yep.
We chatted about it.
We chatted about it a bit and went, oh, that looks could be quite interesting. Bit different. Not that was all we knew about it, but yeah. And Kinsman picked it up because it's $2. He's like, well, that's cheap. I'll pick it up because it looks like it could be quite easy. And then he was like, oh my word, the story is amazing. Game of the year. I was like, it's so funny.
Oh, that's incredible.
So funny.
Didn't break your bank, Lee?
No, Brank was okay. Brank was fine, thanks.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, you haven't actually 100%ed the game.
No, because I haven't done the elite missions and I haven't done the Wild Wally bit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's strange. Okay. Yep, I'm with you.
Yeah, the bit where you have to go and it just... I didn't know what I was doing the first time around, but I think the Where's Wally's stuff is not too difficult. Or the kind of spot the difference, what do you want to call it? Find the bones.
Are you going to use a guard for it, or are you just going to give it a bash?
I think
and see how far
I was
you
just
get?
going to just do it, yeah. I think it's procedurally generated almost, so it will just put them anywhere. So, like, even the missions aren't the same. If you mess up a mission, like, there's these 2 twins you got to kill at one point, and they're looking after, they're guarding a house, is what it says. But there's twins everywhere, and what they do every time you don't, because you got to kill both of them, so you got to be really quick. Shoot one, then move real quickly, get the next one. It must have took me like I don't know 10 goes to do it. Every time they're in a different place.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can't just go, I know where they are, quickly go over there and shoot them. You got to go, where are they? Oh, there they are. And then you got to work out their quickest escape route. So you shoot them one on the right or the left, trying to work out where they're going to run to, so then you don't have to move so far. And a few times I was like, right, I reckon if I kill him, he's going to walk this way past it, and he went the other way. I was like, oh, bugger. Like it was, so I had to do it again, then find him and do that. Yeah. So.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool little game. It's a real fun little game.
Yeah, it sounds very cool.
Yeah, and it's different. It's different compared to Grid. It was quite nice to have some,
Yeah, a nice break.
After have a
Something
bit of a
different.
think about it and do something different. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Grid is just grindy now.
Exactly. Yes, it's just put on
Grindy
easy.
legends.
Grindy legends. That's right. Grind legends. Yes.
Funny.
So it's cool. It was a good stream actually. It was good fun because people were in the chat chatting away. So it was cool.
Oh, that's always good. Fantastic. Well, my last game on my list is Persona 5. Still continuing
still
with
playing
that
that.
story.
I thought you'd finished by
Yes,
now.
indeed. Oh, I just had a few things come up this weekend. So this game, I told you that there are systems upon systems and that the game had given up on the tutorial.
Yes.
Well, the game is still now going through some of the tutorial and there's even more systems to worry about. So in real life in the game, like when you're at school, you can go to school to get knowledge and the teachers ask you questions and you have to answer them correctly and then your points go up for knowledge or charisma or whatever it is. Now, you can go do crosswords and crosswords make your knowledge go up and no time passes, or you can study and when you study, your knowledge goes up but time passes.
Oh, okay.
And then you can find books, and if you read books, your knowledge goes up but not as much time passes as if you were studying.
Right.
Yes. And then you can go into the school library and you can get books to read there. So
Makes
it's not
sense.
just about going into the dungeons and fighting cool enemies and doing turn-based battles and getting up levels and getting your summons up levels and looking cool.
Right.
You actually have to play the part of going to school and answering the questions at school. And then, if that wasn't confusing enough, there's another system where you become really good friends with your teammates, the people around you. Now, your personas that you summon, some of them will connect to your teammates. So the one teammate is like a lover. So if you have a persona as a lover, the higher your level with your teammate as that lover persona, then your persona gets extra XP when you use it with that person in your team.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in real life, that person in your team at certain points during the day wants to hang out with you and talk to you.
Oh, we lost Kyle.
Yep. Kyle gone.
Oh, no more Kyle. Well, that was exciting. Wonder what he was going to say. He looks
Yeah, 'cause
excited.
what? So your friends want to start hanging out with you,
Yeah.
but he's making it sound like that's not a good thing.
No, maybe they want to sell him drugs. Maybe it's like about drug dealing.
I don't think it's that sinister. I reckon he was talking about time a lot, right? So he's saying, I don't have time to talk to everybody I want to talk to.
Oh, he's been.
Then he has to choose between friends.
Sounds like he's a bit
Now
of
is
a
he
prima
choosing
donna, isn't
friends?
he? Yeah, a bit of a prima donna.
Friends based on personality, or is he like, I need these stats up, so I'm going to talk to this person over this?
Why does he
person.
just talk to everybody? Why does he have to be so picky?
Like I said, time.
No, it just
Time
needs to give everyone
passes.
time. It's just not fair.
There are only 24 hours in the day, Lee.
There's only 24 hours in the day, is that the...
That's the thing.
Right, okay. Carl, you've messed up my stream, bro. Come back. Well. Do you think he's ever going to finish this game? Oh, hi, Kyle.
Oh, hello.
We're just talking about whether you're ever going to finish this game or not, and whether you had time for more friends.
I probably don't have time for more friends, but yeah, I will finish this game at some point.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. I feel like you need to make more time. Like, stop mucking around.
Well, Kyle, we had a theory. You said that talking to certain people, when you said you have to hang out with certain people, it kind of sounded negative. So we were theorizing why
I thought they were drug
you
dealers.
sounded dubious. Lee said drug dealers, and I said you probably have to pick and choose who you want to hang out with because you run out of time during the day.
Yes, indeed, that's it. You're running out of
Yes.
time during the day.
I could
And
develop
so
games.
your friends will send you text messages at school, and they're like, "Oh, the sun is out. Let's go for a jog." And then if you choose to go jog with that person, you're not spending time at the library studying, or building lockpicks with the cat, or talking to another friend.
I see. So you have to
So-
pick and choose.
It's kind of like a dating sim with a Japanese turn-based role-playing game attached on. Except you're not just dating people; you actually have friends that you need to keep up with. This is like a
Nice.
life simulator. It's really hard.
Life is hard, Kyle.
So does hanging out with those people give you stats?
Yes. So
Okay.
if you hang out with those people, they're like the connections to your personas. So if you hang out with the guy who's the magician, then by getting up levels with him and his personality wise, then you end up having extra bonus XP attached to your magician persona, the little person that you summon.
Yep.
And the more you use that person, then the more powerful your friend gets, who's the magician. And there's so many interconnected systems, you just end up going, I just want to punch things in the face and look cool doing it.
Okay, Kyle, I'm curious. How many personas do you have, and who are they so far?
So you can hold up to 7, I believe, personas, and then when you get too many, you have to swap some out. But like I said the last time, if you have 7, you can choose to murder 2 to combine them into a new
That's
one,
Right.
and then they get extra bonus points and they become a different person.
Maybe merge is a better word than murder.
No, because you put sacks over their heads and drop a guillotine on their neck.
Ah, okay.
It
That
is
sounds like
literal
murder to me.
It is.
Mhm.
It's so funny because the personas, they're there and they get covered in a sack, and then you see them struggling in the guillotine, and then the guillotines fall at the same time, and then their souls burst out of their dead bodies and merge into this new thing who tells you, I love you, thank you for making me, please look after me. And the
Oh,
first
see,
thing you
you're
do with it is
releasing them. You're releasing them, isn't
Yeah.
that nice?
Like Pokemon, remember?
There you go.
into a new being. So it's 2 that turns into
So
1.
this is a good thing. Murder is
Yeah,
good.
No, it's good. I think I've murder is good. That's interesting.
Is that a
Pause on
podcast? Is that a
for
podcast
second.
name?
Took him a while to
register
drink
it.
in what
Yeah,
you
it was like,
said,
wait a
I
minute.
think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, it's crazy, off the wall, weird. I've just gotten to the end of the first dungeon, and you know how you have to go into the dungeon, you have to find someone's treasure, which is you steal the treasure out their dungeon, and then the person becomes good again, because the treasure's like their bad parts that they're keeping to themselves. Now,
Yes.
once you find
So wait a minute. So
treasure, you
stealing
then-
is good as well.
yeah, no, stealing's very good.
Okay.
Once you find their treasure, you have to leave the dungeon to go back into real life, and you have to send them what the game calls as a calling card, which basically says to the person in real life, I know what your treasure is and I'm going to steal it. And then that makes the person's treasure become real, and then you go back into the dungeon, fight your way all the way back to the treasure, and then now the treasure's real that you can grab hold of and run away with. It's, yeah,
Whoa.
if it sounds
Whoa.
confusing, it's because it is.
So if you never sent the
I
calling card,
understand.
the gold wouldn't exist. Is that what you're saying? The treasure wouldn't exist.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
treasure, when you do find it, is just this ball of light. And then you go, well, we can't steal a ball of light. So then you have to send them the calling card.
Right.
The ball of light then turns into what they hold most dear to themselves. And then you grab that thing and you leave the dungeon with it. And then the person becomes good because the treasure is the bad
Let's release
side
them.
of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you release them from their obsession in a way. So,
You're really kind, aren't you?
Very-
So you're chopping people's heads off, releasing them from their body, and then taking all their stuff off them, relieving them of
Yep.
their stuff.
yeah.
Wow.
And every so often when you're fighting people and you knock them down, you go up to them and you say, give me your power. And then they're like, okay. And then they get absorbed into your mask so you can summon them again for them to fight for you. That's how you get more personas.
Okay.
It's just life lessons,
game
all of
is
it, isn't it? It's
so
just life
strange.
lessons the whole way through this game.
It is.
So actually, Kyle, I don't think you gave us a list of your the personas that you have.
Okay. So yeah, I've got 7 at the moment. I've got this really cool guy who, I forget his name, but he's known as the Fool, I believe. He's level 76 and you get him at the beginning, so I don't want to get rid of him. I have an angel who doesn't look like an angel and is wearing BDSM clothing.
Nice.
I have
How very Asian.
I'm like, okay.
yes,
I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Lee's just like, nice.
but the nice thing about having the angel is that when you encounter the devils and the succubi, she does extra damage to them. So
Okay, yep,
then I
makes
also
sense.
have a succubi who does life steal. I think I've got a pot with a face. I've got a dude on armor that's riding a horse. And I've got the guy that I have just gotten after murdering 2 of my personas is a snowman called Jack Frost.
Oh, excellent.
And he looks like a Pikachu but white, wearing a hat and no tail, but he's like that kind of shape.
Okay.
Yeah, almost snowman like, but more Pikachu shape. He doesn't have like a round head and a round body. It's just kind of like a blob of snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like white flubber.
Yeah, in a way. So it's very, very strange. This game is so weird, but I'm glad I've gotten to the end of the first dungeon. Now I've gone back to real life to send the calling card, and as soon as you go back to real life, you start getting text messages from your friends that are like, let's go do a track run, and then the other person's like, I want to go study in the library, and the other person's like, when are you going to do your homework? And you're just like,
Rude.
Oh, my word, calm down.
Rude.
When are you going to do your homework? That sounds
Yeah.
like me when I was a kid.
The teacher
Um,
asked me a question, and I answered the question, and the first thing a student says to me is, man, you're a lot cleverer than you look. I was like, oof, okay.
I must admit, Kyle, every time you say when I'm back in real life, I think you're thinking real life.
Oh no.
About all these friends that want to hang out with you, and I'm thinking, who?
Oof.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh, my word. Well, with that pain that you've just caused me, should we move back on to Lee, or do you have another game there, Simone, that we can?
No,
make
I'm
fun
done. I'm done. Sorry, yeah, my man dead, and that's all I can focus on. I am committed to finding that murderer.
Of? Nice.
Okay, so I played... After playing Geometric Sniper, I went straight into Gungrave G.O.R.E.
This game looks insane.
It's insane. No, it is absolutely insane. I've no idea what you're doing. So, premise is everyone's being killed by this kind of infection thing, I guess. Get infected. They get injected with this stuff that kills them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're actually dead. So what they did is they brought you back from the dead to then go and kill all the people, or take out these 4 main protagonists which have kind of caused all this trouble. And while you're doing it, you take out all the guys they've converted using the same serum they give you. Basically, it's an excuse to go run and shoot things. That's basically all I can work out. That's all you're doing, and you get points for like. So the whole thing is like it's called beats, I think, where you have to shoot like if you do 100 shots in a row, you get an achievement for 100 shots in a row, up to 500 shots, and you just keep shooting. And that's just you have unlimited bullets in your pistol. It's great.
And you don't reload, eh?
No reloading, no, just keep shooting. So when you're in a room, you're just doing dodge shoot the whole time.
Oh, that's great.
But also then you have this thing, your coffin on your back, which is like it uses melee. And if you press melee, and it's funny. So when you're playing it, it'll go right. It'll pause and go. If you press B 3 times, it does like the super melee attack. You're like, okay. So you're kind of doing, oh yeah, and then it'll go, so if you press this button and this button together, you do this attack. You're like, oh my god. And it just keeps dropping in all these crazy things that you can do. You're like, I have no idea. I just want to shoot things and jump around a bit. Maybe that's...
that sounds fantastic.
Yeah. So I've done the first mission. It took about 20 minutes to do the first mission. And there's a secret, there's like a power thing that you do. And initially when it came on the screen, I had no idea what it was trying to say. Because it said press left trigger and Y. And that's all I saw. And I was like, okay. So I did that and nothing happened. I was like, no idea what you mean. So then I was running around. And then I managed to do it somehow. I was like, oh, that's great. But I don't actually know what I did to make it trigger. Because I was just button mashing at the time, trying to work out what to do. Mm-hmm. And then it wasn't until I went through all the missions, I got to the end, there was the boss at the end. And he was a real pain because obviously you're shooting with pistols, it doesn't do much damage. So you have to do supers against him to kind of kill him. And then I was like, right, okay, I've actually got a bit of time here. So I worked out, you press left trigger. When you build up, you shoot stuff, it builds up like a kind of gauge. And then it goes white on the Y button where it would be, like on the screen. And then you press left trigger and Y at the same time, and it shoots this big rocket at him.
Oh, nice. I
was like, so that's what you do. But it didn't tell that. I'm sure that didn't say that in the instructions. Like, the instructions are really loose. It's a stupid-ass game.
Oh, Lee, no. I like the idea that you just didn't read properly, and you're going to love Pentiment.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, because you're like in the middle of shooting things, also it just pauses and goes, read all this information. It's like a big screen of information, like words and pictures.
That
I'm
sounds
like,
terrible.
I'm like,
honestly.
what? I'm just trying to shoot things. Stop doing this. Like, make it really easy. Give me one new thing to learn in this level, and then maybe next time give me another new thing. Not give me like 8 different things to learn in one level.
Sounds like you need to send them a letter, Lee.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, can you spread out your kind of your soups, please, your soup ops? But I did kill the guy, the main guy. I died once in the whole game, and that was right on the main guy, like the main boss guy at the end. And then I think I worked out you just keep moving. It's Devil May Cry, isn't it? You kind of just got to keep moving. You throw your special, you shoot a lot, and then move around and dodge and dodge and dodge, and then you go right. Okay, super's back again, shoot it, and then move. So.
Dodge attack.
That's
all you need to do.
And it's crazy. Like you blow that, everything's destructible. Like you can shoot the walls down. There's things that explode the whole time. It's just insane. There's guys with shields, which you get rid of by. I worked out another thing. It chucks at me. Was like halfway through going. If you keep your finger on the trigger button, it does like a super shot on your pistols, and then it takes out the shields. So meanwhile, you're like trying to shoot. You think, oh, that's right. There's a guy with a shield. I must remember to do this way, not this way, because he won't this way. Oh my god! Yeah, it's insane. I know. Well, it's just insane. It's literally just bonkers. A game. It's just bonkers. It's on rails, so you just follow the arrows. It's quite nice.
Great.
Yeah. So it's simple to play.
Go through, shoot.
Yeah, aim for the yellow arrow which is pointing, go that way and shoot stuff.
No secrets. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, possibly. I don't know. I was more interested in trying to work out how to play the game. I thought if I can just work out how the kind of super works and stuff, that was what I'm working on. Yeah, it's crazy. Graphics wise are a bit average though. I wasn't that impressed with the graphics.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I love the way when you started, I was watching a bit of your stream. When you started, the first instruction it gives you is kick their asses. And then off you go, and you just have to start shooting things. And you're like, okay, this sounds fun.
Yeah.
No
How long
other
did it take
instructions
you
given?
to... Sorry, Kyle. I am sorry. I was going to make a joke, but now is not a good time.
Oh wow.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yes, you've killed the whole conversation now, Simone. What have you done? Come on, Simone. The cutscenes are quite cool. I like the cutscenes are kind of really well done. But then it gets into the game and they haven't kind of gone and just continued the game. You can just tell there's like quality drops and yeah. It's weirdly kind of not very good looking. It's kind of weird. Noise sounds very good though. It's really kind of cool sounds. Especially after playing Geometric Sniper, which is very quiet and very slow.
Yes.
And I went from that to just noise. I was like, holy crap. So I turned my headphones down a bit and go, wow, that's...
It's so funny on the stream, yes. Just Lee's like busy, calm, Geometric Sniper, changes to Gungrave and just blows out everyone's speakers.
That's right, yeah.
Just like, whoa, now I'm awake.
So yeah, music's good, graphics are a bit dodgy, game's insane. I don't know how many missions are, but I think the 20-minute mission or so, if they're about 20 minutes each, then it's not too bad. 20 minutes, half an hour per mission would be a decent length for a mission, isn't it? You jump in, do a mission.
Is this game on Game Pass?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Although I got a play on key, so I got it like a day
Nice.
before.
Cool.
But yeah, but I haven't had a chance to play it. I've been too busy playing Grid.
Yeah. It's just too good, is it?
That's right. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to give this a Saturday kind of job. This Grave, what's it called? I was thinking Gungrave G.O.R.E. Yeah, I wanted to give it a bit of time to actually play it properly.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I think you've done a good job with it.
Yeah. No, it's fun. The stream's fun. If you jump in there, I think I'd do kind of a decent job of running around. But you should jump in somewhere and just see one of the screens where it's trying to explain what you have to do. I'm not sure if it's just a weird Japanese translation or something, but...
I think we might just go ahead and raid someone after the show.
Oh, yeah. Who's
That's
playing?
a good idea.
Yeah, someone.
Brilliant.
That's it. That's all I can say. There's not much I can say. 20 minutes and it's insane. If you like shooting things and Devil May Cry, I think it would suit you.
Yes, it does seem like a game. Turn your brain off and just shoot what moves.
Yeah. Just shoot and dodge. And then try and work out how to do secrets and supers and stuff as well at some point.
Yeah, which is always the hardest bit.
Some of the achievements are like 500 hits or 500 beats. So trying to do that, I don't know if there's better places of doing it, how that actually works. So I got to like about 300, I think, or 250.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but no, didn't ever get that. And then, and you actually get skills. Oh, that's one thing with this stupid kind of grave thing, the coffin you carry around. You can fling that, and you can use the chain on it to pull people towards you, and then they throw away and explode and things like that you can do. So there's all these extra stuff, and you stun people by hitting them, and when you stun them, you can pull the head off, which was quite nice.
Cool.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but this is all stuff they were kind of going. They pause it and go, if you stun him, then you can make his head fall off. It's like, okay, thanks for this extra kind of extra thing. I'm just trying to run around and learn one thing and then chuck something else at me.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Sounds like this game was made by teenage boys for teenage boys.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
You want explosions? You want guns? Here we go.
Oh, you can pull someone's head off. Yeah, make things explode. Shoot all the walls, they explode.
Yep, everything explodes.
Everything explodes. Yep. And lots of loud
That sounds
music.
fantastic.
Loads of loud music.
Brilliant. Sounds fantastic. Yeah. Well, with that's all we've played, should we chat about the True Achievement Challenges, or the, what are they called?
Targets?
That's the one. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so we are recording this on the 29th of November, second to last day of the month. And for those that don't know, True Achievements has a monthly challenge. Well, they have 3 every month called Targets. And they're just for fun. And there's various tiers. Depending on how far you get through the target, you'll get a bronze, silver, or gold medal. And there's various milestones you have to make to get those different colors. So I wanted to just acknowledge those that participated this month that are part of our community. So, Michael KV has, so far, he's gotten a gold medal for every single target since the inception of targets earlier in the year.
It's insane.
Man, that's
So, and he's
insane.
done it again for November. He's finished a day early. Well done, Michael. So I'll tell you what they are. So November, same first and last letter. So the achievements that start with the same letter that they end with. Which it turns out there's not as many as I thought.
I'm one way from silver for that. One achievement for silver. I got.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Lee. I will get to you.
Oh no, I was quite impressed. I actually managed that.
Was it an accident?
Yes, completely. Yeah.
The other target is any game that came out in November. Doesn't have to be this year, just any November, any year counts. And the third target was achievements that have the word Sonic in them or the word ring in them.
Yeah, I didn't do very well with that one.
I opted out of that one. None of us did very well in that one at all. Apart from Michael, Cooper managed to get one achievement towards that one. Otherwise, none of us got anything. I didn't participate in that one because I wanted to save face, but I would have gotten 0 anyway. Lee, you are 80 points away from silver for the November release target.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
And Kyle is only 95 points away from bronze.
Oh,
So
that's
Kyle
exciting.
can get his first target medal if he wanted to. Yeah. And then same first and last letter targets. Lee, as you said, you're 1 achievement away. Cooper and myself are 4 achievements away from silver. And if you want to get gold, the goal is 15 achievements, but we've got 1 day left.
So we've got to work hard at it.
That's right. So yeah, big well done to Michael KV once again. And I believe we have a newish member in our Discord that has also gotten all golds so far. I think is his name Mike B?
Mark, right, isn't it?
Mark B? He's also got all golds, so we'll see who trips up first.
Oh, fantastic. You think
Yeah.
they secretly have a competition going between them?
I don't know how well they know each other, to be honest.
Both hog people.
Are they? Okay.
Okay, that explains it.
Well, it doesn't really. Those guys aren't necessarily friends with each other.
No, but
They
they're both
just like to talk.
competitive. Yeah, they're competitive, aren't they?
They can be. They can be. Kyle, I'm sorry, I lie. You do have a target medal. In
Thank you.
October, you got bronze for versus. So playing a versus game. And I think that's because we both started Overwatch together in October.
Yes, so it's probably
So,
all the
yeah,
Overwatch
us.
achievements.
Yeah. So yes, well done to Michael. December has been released, so we know what that is. Achievement days, so 5 different days in November you'll get the bronze.
Sounds easy.
12 for silver, 20 for gold. Snow or ice, so games or achievement that have the word snow or ice in them. You only need 3 achievements for bronze, 6 for silver, 10 for gold. And then lastly, achievements from any game that's been on sale this year. It's a
right.
long list. Yeah. So
500.
that's good fun. And if you want the gold for that one, you'd be getting 1,500 gamer score for gold.
Okay.
Doable. There's a lot of games
Yeah,
that
really
went on
doable.
sale last year.
Yeah.
There were very few that didn't go on sale last year, I found out. So
Interesting. Okay.
play anything, guys. Get 1,500 points. Play
Get the
Geometric
gold.
Sniper.
Exactly, yeah.
Cool.
I'm just looking at my list.
And what are you finding? Anything exciting?
What's that? Locals hero. Oh, Dead Rising 3. That's funny.
Oh, cool.
That's my
Yeah, 'cause Dead Rising
easiest.
3 was a
My easiest. Well,
launch title, wasn't it?
yeah. First Contact. Oh, Mass Effect. Mass Effect's cheap. Andromeda. Your Link. What's that? Recall. Oh, Recall.
Oh, Recall.
I never completed Recall. There's a whole bunch of games in here. These are all 0.1s and 0.01s ratios.
Ooh, that's exciting. Okay. So there's a whole lot of things we can choose from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
heaps.
Wow.
The ice one's more interesting though, isn't it?
It is because if you pick a game that has the word ice or snow in it, all the achievements count.
Apprentice.
So, for example, Police Simulator. Police has the word ice in it, and
Yes.
that totally counts.
So
You just
I've
get all the
got-
achievements in Police Simulator.
I've got a whole bunch here. I've got Apprentice in Dead Rising 3. Apprentice in Elder Scrolls Skyrim. That's funny. Workbench Apprentice in Recall. Learner's License in... What's that one there? Oh, Kinect Joyride. That's hilarious. Okay. That's probably going to be quite hard. There's a couple here for Skyrim. Researched a splicer.
In Bioshock. I have that one
Bioshock.
too, to do.
Yeah. Honorarium of Corporate Services in Mass Effect. First original Mass Effect. Oh, there's tons in here, isn't there? Artificer. Out for Justice. Justice. That's Mafia 2. Oh yeah, I started that game. It's the advantage of starting all these games, I guess.
Is that you just have a whole bunch.
Yeah. So many, actually. Yeah. So it's not that hard to get, 15 wasn't it or something?
Yeah.
10. It would be easy to get 10 achievements, I reckon.
Yeah, it's absolutely doable, Lee.
Yeah. I can do that.
You could do that.
Yeah. Should be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy as.
All right.
Brilliant.
So, review of
So-
new software. It's not very good.
Why not?
Oh, the
Because you
video's
can't
rubbish.
figure out how it works.
No, the video's rubbish. It keeps dropping out all the time.
That's
OBS doesn't like the video.
I see. Now, there was a news story or something that we're going to sprinkle in the end.
Yes, a little
Just before
sprinkling
we
of
wrap up?
news. Just because it's end of the year and all that. And we don't often get Simone to do news stories.
Sorry.
So,
Ever, actually. So, there's a whole bunch of games coming out next year.
oh,
I thought it'd be
that's
quite cool.
News to me.
Yeah, there's a few little ones coming out. And I thought it'd be quite cool just to go through this list and see what Simone's opinion was of it.
Ah, yes.
What she's looking forward to next year.
So, what games do we have?
Oh my word. Okay, so there's actually a list here. What I found initially though was it just kind of examples: Starfield, Redfall, Forza's obviously coming out, Stalker 2, Atomic Heart, Lies of P, Hollow Knights, Minecraft Legends, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Maybe not. Age of Empires 1 and 2 and 4, Valheim, Persona 3 and 4, Wulong Fallen, GoldenEye. So that's just an example of some of the games. So there's a list here. So I could be really boring and go through the whole list, or I can just pick. Can you see the stream, Simone? Can you see the list? Or there's a link in the pocket. Yeah, I know, not organised. So Persona, are we excited about Persona 3 and 4 coming out?
I've
Ah.
heard 4 is fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Is
different from
Carl
the 5.
sad now that he's played 5 first?
No, because the story is different from what I understand. So everything's going to be very different from 3 and 4. So I'll be quite interested to see what they're like.
Yeah. I know someone's waiting for 4 to come out before they play 5. Age of Empires 2 DE on console.
No.
Ooh.
No,
No.
just no. Okay.
Nope.
That's why you're not in the news stories. You got to say more than just no. You can't-
I'm not. That's not the type of game I would play on Xbox. or
I don't
console.
know. If they get the controls right, it could be a fun multiplayer game.
I know you don't know, but I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. That
no,
sounded
that's really
horrible.
mean. It was really mean. I'm looking forward to it because I could be quite fun jumping with Cam or someone just do stupid multiplayer. Back in the days, played a lot of Age of Empires 2 multiplayer and it was quite fun. Like 8
Have
players,
you?
just chaos.
It'll
And-
be interesting to see how it goes with the controller, though.
Yes,
Because, I mean, you won't be as
exactly.
quick with the controller as you can with
Well,
keyboard and mouse.
I watched a
right?
video on it and they reckon they've put stuff that you use all the time to quick keys almost. Like they kind of they try
Okay.
and work out what you're going to be doing almost. So it will just go, okay, you've done this, so this is where you're going to go next. So it'll be interesting to see how smart it is.
Yeah.
Lee,
Yes.
would you mind putting the link in Twitch and I can have a quick look?
Oh yeah.
So we just deciding what we're most excited about for next year?
Yeah, I just want your opinion on it, other than just no, which is kind of mean.
Other than just no.
Well, I thought you were going to go through them all.
I'm not going to go through all of them, no,
And,
because that'll drive everyone nuts and people will go to sleep.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to be efficient.
Yeah, well, at the top, Persona, though, you see, which is massive. That game coming
yes.
to console is huge.
Right. Okay. Well, my first strong opinion is I don't recognize most of these. Okay. I'm excited for Cocoon. I think that was an Annapurna game. And
yes. Yep.
I'm kind of in the mood for playing anything of theirs at the moment.
A mood
which
for
is
Cocoon.
an incredibly naive thing to say because I think I've only played 2 of their games. However,
They've
so
all
that's
been really good.
I'll tell you. Thirsty Suitors is also an Annapurna game. So we'll see. But however, top of my list of interest for next year is Ravenlock.
Oh, yes, that
Okay.
game looks awesome. You get a little pet.
So that's the one I'm excited about in that list, Lee. If I recall, so this was a game that was shown off at E3 or the Xbox Showcase. Yes.
I
think so, yep.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just watching a video now of Cocoon, which came off something. Oh, this is it was Xbox Showcase. Yep.
Yeah. Now, what I liked about this is the art style. To be honest,
Yeah, it's
I
amazing
know
looking,
it kind
isn't
of. It looks like it might be a bit puzzly.
It's-
And for the record, I'm not promising I'm going to play it. It's just the one I'm most intrigued by.
Yeah. No, it's a complete puzzler, definitely. And the graphics are amazing. Like they're awesome looking graphics.
The graphics are incredible. I think
Yeah.
I'm excited about the game. I won't play it, but I will watch others play it. Just for the art style.
Depends how hard it is, though. Some of these games are kind of it's not too bad. Like it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right, but I don't want to come home from work and have to continue thinking.
Keep thinking. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Very cool. So we've got Forza,
In
No.
the chat, yep.
Minecraft Legends. So basically a turn-based game of Minecraft. It looks like building world,
Yes.
building
thought that was already
armies
out.
and stuff. No, not yet.
Okay.
So that's spring. It doesn't even say when it's coming out. I'm looking forward to that because they've done a really good job of Minecraft Dungeons. Like it's so good, and they've continuously added to it as well. Like done a really nice job with that game. They kind of get it, don't they?
What did you guys choose, or do I already know?
Well, the big ones like Atomic Heart. People are saying it's gonna be awesome.
Atomic Heart looks great.
Yep. Flintlock.
There's,
Yep.
Yep. There's, Starfield, Redfall, all the big ones. And then, what's the other one? Stalker 2. If that comes out next year, that'll be fantastic.
It should do, shouldn't it? Surely it looks basically finished.
It looks basically finished, but who knows what's going to happen.
Lies of P. I think that's supposed to be very good as well.
Yeah, that's kind of like a Dark Souls game from
Dark
what I
Souls game.
understand.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It looks
Sorry.
amazing though. So it's actually based on Pinocchio.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry,
And-
Lee. When you were talking about the game being very puzzly, were you talking about Cocoon or
Yes.
Ravenlock?
Oh,
Oh.
Cocoon. Sorry. Oh, no, Raven
okay.
looks like a cool runaround game, isn't it? Ravenlock.
Okay,
Sorry.
right. Sorry, I was talking about the art style of Ravenlock.
Oh, Ravenlock looks amazing. Yeah, it's not a puzzle game though. I think it's more of a run around to do stuff, isn't it?
Sorry, I just took your word for it. You said, "Oh yeah, it's absolutely puzzly," and so I thought, well, okay,
Sorry. No, Cocoon's
So
puzzly.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you're right. I think I might make an exception, but we'll
I
see.
think you play Ravenlock though. Ravenlock would be good to play.
Yeah, I hope so. It looks cute.
But this Lies of P looks amazing. It's an incredible looking game.
I love the
Yeah.
idea of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ara, History Untold, the strategy game.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes,
right. It got
Kyle.
delayed, didn't it? See that one?
Really
Yeah.
I'm so keen for that.
Yep. That'll be so good. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of games I'm looking forward to, but I'm looking forward to the ones that aren't announced yet, that will just kind of pop up next year.
I was talking to Kinsman about this actually. So all these games
That's
announced,
such a
but it's
hipster answer.
but all the games in between that come out, isn't it? Like this geometric sniper game that came out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you guys sound just like hipsters now.
We are hipsters secretly.
Oh
Well-
yeah, not interested in all those AAA games.
No,
all those
of
ones
course
that have been
not. No,
announced.
no.
I'm excited for that one that I don't even know exists yet.
That's right.
Okay, so here's a question. Need for Speed Unbound has been released. Are we going to get it?
Is it? Has it been released yet? Is it out now? Is it?
I think it's out. I think it's out now.
Okay. I'm quite tempted to.
Me too.
Ooh,
It
that's
looks
interesting.
really good.
Yeah, it looks fun. I'm going to wait though, because just give it a day or week maybe to find out if it's actually completely empty and useless.
Yes.
And like
Also-
it's like, oh, this looks really cool, but there's nothing to do after like 10 hours. Like it's one of those games. Which
It's not out now. It's out tomorrow.
yeah, I thought it was
Oh.
close.
Roger, Roger.
I've got Ravenlock on screen now as well. It is a bit of a
Oh.
puzzler. It looks like it's like an investigation game, isn't it? Walk around and kind of talk to things and
Possibly.
Yeah. And everything's kind of got weird pixels. It's like interesting looking, isn't it?
yeah, it's almost like a Zelda look to it actually, and the graphics wise.
Look at that ray
Wow.
tracing.
Yeah, look at that ray tracing, so good. Look at that snow.
Oh, snow's fantastic. Well, before we bore the audio listeners, let's get out of here and go and do things with stuff.
Oh, and
Shall we?
Stalker 2. I think Stalker 2.
Yes, indeed.
I think I've heard it's like a
ten.
10, 12-hour game, and it'll just be kind of really well put together and cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Stalker
But-
1 was
oh.
so good.
But GoldenEye though, did you guys ever play GoldenEye? I think we had this conversation. You never played it, did you?
Sorry, it was before my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even during my time, it was before my time.
Right. Did you see Age of Mythology as well, retold? It's getting
Yes,
must
this
be a
is cool.
remake or something, is it, for PC only?
Yeah. But to be fair, are we all just going to jump
To
into
be
The Witcher since
fair.
it's got the update?
Yeah, I've got all the DLC to complete.
Guys, I know that tomorrow's new news, but I've been dying to ask a question.
Okay.
Can you help me understand what's happening with the achievements regarding The Witcher 3?
Oh, I've worked it out.
Yeah?
Okay.
So if you've been playing on PC and you've completed the game on PC and you import because you can transfer your cloud saves around. That's what they've basically done. If you transfer your cloud save to Xbox, it doesn't ping all the achievements.
Okay.
That's it. That's I think that's as simple as that. It's just all it is.
Okay.
So if you start playing, you're not going to lose any achievements. So if you play on Xbox and then you load your game on Xbox, which you played on previously, it will just continue with your achievements. You'll get all your achievements. But if you transfer your game across, you won't get achievements for what you've already completed.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, the more important question is, will the update have a separate set of achievements?
Yes, there's
No,
additional
they'll
achievements.
add achievements to it.
Yeah, there's additional ones.
Okay, you've just both given me different answers.
No, so basically, there's not a separate list. They're adding to the list.
Okay,
It's like a
so
it's like a
it'll be
DLC.
like a title update.
Yes.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So it's a
Okay.
title update.
So they're adding achievements.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so in other words, in true achievement terms, if you've 100%ed the game, then this new update is going to add achievements to it.
Yes.
You'll have to complete those achievements to 100% the game.
Yeah,
again.
that's
Again,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so relieved.
I know,
thought it was
I know.
a separate list
Yeah.
and that I was going to be locked out of the old version.
What I heard was you had to import your save, and I was
No.
like, "Why? It's just an update. Why do you have to import your save?" And it's because you can import your save to another something else. That's what it's talking about. It was stupid
Thanks.
stories coming out at the
Yeah.
time. That was a problem. It was true.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's the problem.
it's the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. No one goes onto to the internet and tells lies.
Okay, I think we should get out of here.
Nope. Lee just shakes his head.
Sounds like a plan.
Right. So that's us for this week. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for those hanging out in the Twitch stream. Thank you guys for listening to us if you're listening to the audio version. And thanks if you hang out in the Discord. We really appreciate you guys. 72 episodes this year. We still have new news to do tomorrow night. So we will officially end off on 74 episodes after our Game Awards, which is this time next week. If you want to vote for the Game Awards, we have a link in our Discord and on our Twitters, and you can actually put your own Game of the Year awards into our form and tell us why you're voting the way you're voting. And we look forward to seeing what you guys say.
Have you guys actually sorted out your list yet?
So, it's been...
No, I'm a bit scared.
I'm going to say yes, but also shake my head at the same time. So yes.
Audio
No.
podcast.
Who knows? Have you sorted your list out, Lee?
No. I might have got music sorted out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, best
I've
audio.
got-
That's
Do
probably
we have a
about all I've got.
category for best multiplayer?
I
Do
think
we?
do.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sussed for that one.
Okay, well that's good.
Nice.
So we've, two of us have kind of got one category out of 8 then. Brilliant.
Might have one for best music. Yep.
Yeah, best
Okay.
multiplayer. There is best multiplayer, yes.
This is all very
Great.
exciting.
Yeah, I'm figuring mine out on the fly.
Yep.
Sorry, Kyle. Continue with your
Yes,
sign-off.
continue signs out.
So, yes. So, remember, guys, that our Game of the Year Awards show is this time next week. So, we'll be live streaming it on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Australian time, 8 p.m. New Zealand. Wherever you are in the world, you can convert that to your own time zones. We hope you guys come and join us on Twitch or YouTube for that and hang out and tell us how wrong or right we are, whether you agree with our categories. It's going to be a nice long show because we're going to dive deep into each of the
Bless you.
fantastic categories we have, and we are now having better categories and better answers than the actual game awards, so you guys don't
Yes.
even need to worry about that show. You can just listen to us because we have the right answers.
We're always right.
I'll also tell you why we're better than the game show, is that every game we talk about, you can play on your Xbox.
Oh, look at that. It's almost
In
like we
fact-
did that on purpose.
It is almost like we did it on purpose. In fact, at the end of the episode, we can be like, and you get to check out all these winners today. And the audience will go, wow, today! And
Wow.
we can say, you weren't expecting that, were you?
Yeah, just mic drop.
Man. Yeah. Well, with that mark drop, Simone, where can they find you?
Did that say surprise?
Yep. It's all I could do. I wanted a mic drop, but I haven't got one.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go.
Kyle, did you ask for my handles?
Yes, indeed. But let's get out of
Okay.
here while the silly season is not yet upon us fully.
That's right. Okay, so apart from my love handles, you can find me on Xbox and Twitter at JimBeanNZ.
Wow.
Lee?
Another good podcast name. Podcast title.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought that I didn't realize that love handles were like the fat rolls. I thought it was just the side of the body. I thought they were the side abs because you'd see these infomercials about love handles, but they were always skinny people. And it showed you like the side abs. And so I thought, oh yeah, love handles, because that's where, if you were to hug someone without putting your arms all around them, that's where you would hold them. Anyway. I think I only found out when I married Kyle what they actually
When
were.
you found his love handles.
I'm like, look, love your hand,
Yeah,
love
there they
handles. And
are.
I was like, what are you calling me fat? And I said, no, what do you mean? Whoops.
Wow.
Lee, quickly. get
Yeah,
us outta
okay.
here.
I'm Lee Howard still on Xbox and Twitter, and Lee Howard25 on Twitch. Wow.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, that
And
was
you
that was an
can find
end.
me at Zarkris on Xbox, Twitter, everywhere. Thank you guys for hanging out. We will see you all on Xbox Live. Tune in next week for our Game of the Year Awards show.
Game of the Week
Good job.
awards.
Thank
Words.
you. Goodbye and good night.
Woohoo!
I'm back.
What were you gonna say, Kyle?
Back.
Yo.
Okay, should we quickly do a screenshot of the week, or have you not prepared anything?
I haven't prepared anything. Let's do. Shall we announce the winner tomorrow? Did we
Yeah.
decide to announce the winner tomorrow, or have it go up until the end of December?
What do you guys think?
I mean, just keep going. We'll see how it goes with the... It's kind of dying, isn't it, as well? They're getting less and less screenshots in there.
Not from Scarred.
Not from Scarred, no. No, Scarred's doing lots of RD2.
Okay, so yeah, no screenshot of the week.
We'll do it another
What did
time.
we decide on?
No, let's do it another time.
Oh, we need to announce the winner somehow.
Yeah. So let's wrap it up tomorrow. Let's do the screenshot of the week winner tomorrow, and then close
Okay.
the competition for the year.
Okay,
And just keep the channel open for people to submit cool screenshots.
sounds good. Yep.
'Cause
And do we
that
start
way-
up again the week before we start the show?
We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe we don't do another screenshot of the week. Maybe we just keep it as something light and fluffy rather than a formal competition.
Let's let the listeners decide. They might
Everyone
like
gets
it.
excited at the beginning.
Yeah, but it's the same with anything, isn't it? Once
Everyone
they
gets
kind of go...
excited at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
What's that gun game called, Lee?
Grave.
Maybe we
Great.
should do screenshot of the month,
It's
or like, and each month has a winner.
it's called Gungrave G.O.R.E.
A winner.
Thank you.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Thank you all for listening. This is the most listeners I feel like we've had for a while. It's exciting. We perform better when there's lots of people listening, and thank you. It's
Yeah,
very,
a bit of
very
interaction.
helpful.
It's cool. Yeah. We'll have to go back to Zoom though, because the video of this is shocking. It keeps disappearing all the time. OBS can't handle me flicking between things. It just turns
Are you
off.
gonna try it in? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
You're using it in Brave though, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe try Chrome or Edge or something.
Well, no. So what happened to your Edge
Just in
browser?
case.
What happened to it? Did it just shut down?
Yeah, but no, it just started using. I used up all my RAM and just crashed.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's the problem with Edge. No, I think we should go back to Zoom. I think Zoom's better. Hey?
Well, let's listen to the audio. The audio might convince us.
Yeah, true. So my Brave browser is
Yeah.
using 2 gig, and it's just sat there. It's not doing anything interesting.
No.
It's not killing the whole world.
Okay, so
Oz has just arrived. Welcome, Oz.
Oh, well, hi, Oz.
You missed the whole show.
Yeah, no, there was a bit of a delay
it's
there.
nice of you to join us.
Okay, I found somebody to raid, so let me know when you guys have had enough talking.
We had enough
If
talking.
is it even possible?
Alright, here we go. Edge.
Wow.
Edge that's using
All of
what
the
is
RAM.
it? Yeah, 4 gigs of RAM, and it's got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and this Riverside open.
Okay,
Yeah.
so while the men are talking about boring technical things,
I
gonna-
have 9 different things open on my Twitch, on my Brave. That's it, broke again.
Are they all streaming?
Look at you go.
They're on, they're doing stuff. It doesn't matter. Let's get out of here, because Edge is always broken. And always has been.
All right.
Whatever.
Good night, everyone. Thank you
Good
so
night.
much for
Good
listening.
night, good night.
Don't miss next week's Game of the Year awards. These are the Game of the Year awards that actually matter.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's our tagline.
You know why? Because you guys get to participate.
Yes. You
And-
guys get to have a real vote.
Visit Discord and fill in the form as well, so we have stuff to talk about. You don't want to listen to
Yes,
us the whole
that's right.
time.
Yeah, if next week's show is a flop, we know whose fault that is.
Yeah, exactly. Looking at you, Cooper.
Right. Catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this raid.
Late.
Right, so Shout when we're gone.
And we're done.
Right.
Cool.